catch up with I wanted to recap a few pieces that I made this weekend. There are two pieces actually. There is a shirt and a shirt dress. The shirt dress I have made before. It's a different fabric and I wanted to just review that with you. I'm sorry, my glasses is giving me a glare. So I have to take it off. Yeah, so the first one I'm going to review with you is McCalls 8139. I made this last week and I made view C. I'm making view C again. This time I'm making it with adjustments. I am not putting the pockets on, neither am I adding the carriers on the waist because the fabric I've chosen is so crazy already. I just can't. So for this dress I made a size 14. I graded at the hip to a size 16, I believe. I just looked at the hip measurement on the package and assume and always just add the difference. So for the top, I vary between a 12 and a 14. This one I made a 14. So the length, I think I shortened a bit because it's way too long for me. But let's start out with it. I'm gonna show you what the fabric looks like and tell you all about the placing pieces. So start off with the insides. So this is the inside of the yoke, and it's best I stand to show you this. This is the inside of the yoke. The collar piecing, I tried to match up, not necessarily match up, but place the pieces of the pattern where I think it's most appropriate or it works best with the fabric. So this is the inside. I did the front seam on the arm's eye all the way down. When I got to the waist where the bodice and the other piece joins, I just did one of those with the purser foot on my machine. I'm trying to get away from the glare right there. So front seam all the way down to the pockets and just a thin hem on the inside. So for this dress, I tried my best to ensure that the pattern placement didn't clash with most of the flowers or whatever. So for this sleeve, I did this, the vine pieces or the little pieces that run off on the trail, I tried to kind of match them up here so they line up with the front piece, which is right here. I also cut both sleeves the same, with this piece lining up right there. The under collar, I'm all over, but it's too much to show. The under collar, I downplayed it because it was too much already. So when I let this over, I have this piece going down on the back right there. So the outside of the back, again, the top piece right here, again, I made two of it, of the back yoke, lost for words. I made two back yoke. The inside one, I carried the flowers. On the back one, I just ensured that the line going across with those little, I don't know what they're called, trellises thing going on right there, go across horizontally. So with that, I had design going in on the back where the center, again, same design in the back right there. Flowers on the back of the sleeve. And then on the back all the way down, I just had the flower center in the vine right there. Kind of the same thing on the front. And then for the side pocket, this is a separate piece right there. So I ensured when I cut, it's not perfect, but when I cut, this falls in place right where the pocket is. And and it's kind of like the same idea for this side. I think I love this dress. Bit modest. This is a part I don't really like, but I'll live with it. It's enclosed seam, but it was too thick to do my usual, but I think it turned out okay. I tried doing it, styling it different ways or wearing it different ways, because not much styling can happen with this. It's all busy and just too much going on. But my favorite part about this is when I close it, I tried to make sure that when it was closed there wasn't too much going on. So I used some gold buttons right there, but then close it, not much going on because there's too much on this already. But when I open it, I ensured there was a little thing going on. So this goes all the way down, and I think I love that finish. It's just little details for me. It couldn't work on the outside, so when it cut, it just worked beautifully on the inside, and this wasn't planned. So for this one, kind of like the same thing, but the flowers ended up in on the inside of this one all the way down, and on the outside by the edge, I kind of had the buttons falling all the way down on this piece right here, line all the way down. So overall, I think this is a lovely one. Pattern placement's fine, and again, this is from Mood Fabric, and it's a 12 fabric, so it gives me like a denim feel for this dress. I really like it. Again, when I was finished making it, I thought it was too busy. It had too much going on, and so I was like, but then I think just with the right shoes to tone it down and everything, it works out fine. So with the other piece is the belt, because with this back design, I had to ensure that when I was cutting the belt, I had the idea to make sure that I didn't have much clashing. If you notice, when that's the back of the dress, put this on, it kind of distorts the whole thing and creates too much for me back there. Interestingly, flowers almost lines up with this right here, but I thought too much, so I made two sides to the belt. One is just flowers all the way down, and the other is this line with this going down. So I thought I would tone it down either this way whichever way, but I think it tones it down a bit when I have this here. It doesn't have all this clashing going on. So this is the belt. I decided to do two sides depending on how I feel. One works best to add a little too much crowdedness, and then the other is just fine. So that's basically what I did. I also stitched down because I didn't want any rolling. I'll insert a clip of that. Double stitching on both ends of it. But yes, this is my dress. I think I'm done with that one for right now. If I make another, it's going to be plain, so I'm able to show the carriers on the side or something like that. But this is this for this dress. I really like the way it turned out. For right now, that wasn't my feeling at first, because I wanted to add the pockets. I still have my dots from the pocket, but it would have been too much. Let me grab the other one and show you what that one's about. Kind of all that busyness going on back there. So that's what this looks like. So back to the other one. So for this one, it's Simplicity 1538. I wanted to make my Vogue 8772 with the fisheye darts, but with all the stripes and stuff, I think I had enough. I just switched it at the end because I wanted to create blazer, a matching blazer, and I'm doing that right now, but I need time to finish this one. It's gonna be online, so it's not much work for this one. But the idea was to have these two, the blue and white with the navy blue blazer, and style it different ways. But once it's finished, I'll show you the complete look. So here we go with the yokes, horizontal. The usual. Once you've seen one of my shirts, you know they're all finished on the front seam. And again, I show them because I'm not sure who's watching for the first time. Just the usual buttons along right there. But what was different about this shirt, I'll put the inspiration out. There was this thing I saw on Pinterest where the striped shirt had, maybe it was a gingham or something else, but I'll put it up. And I loved it. I really like the effect change if I love my collars popped. So if I'm wearing a shirt and I can pop the collar and something else turns up under here, to me it's like nice surprise. I like it. So I did that, and then I got carried away, and this is the part. So I showed the part of the shirt I love, which is the undercolor. The part of the shirt I hate or dislike is this piece. I went overboard and did too much. This for me looks like a patchwork mix match, which is out of place. I should have just continued with this poplin on the outside to make the house placket, but instead I was doing too much, and so it just shows. So this is what this looks like on the inside. So if I roll my collar up, which my cuff up, which again is my favorite piece, it's this under here. I really love a house placket because, let me turn the shirt out and show you why I like the house placket. And the house placket is not included with this pattern. I took the house placket from the classic shirt, that classic shirt pattern. So this is why I love the house placket. It gives me a clean, neat finish on the It gives me a neat, clean finish on the inside of the garment. I absolutely love that. So I like the house placket. I play around with that, and the classic shirt by LaSalle, yeah, is my favorite of them all. So again, I finished this with the collar, with the cuff with the gingham. Sorry, I was trying to find the right side and the wrong side. Okay, so yeah. This is that right there. Love how it finishes clean and then pop open, and I have this cute surprise. Again, there's nothing much to this shirt. It's just plain Jane like me, but I absolutely love a classic clean shirt. And of course I have so many, so I have to do a bit of variation to make them each unique and special. So this for me is the gingham undercollar and the gingham cuff, but like I said, I was doing too much and kind of messed stuff up. I don't like this on the back. I really don't, but it won't be showing, so it's fine. It's what makes it different. But yeah, so that's my idea for this shirt. Again, I was going for the blazer and the shirt look all together. So the shirt by itself is just another shirt. So once I finish that blazer, I'm trying to do a couple of looks with the denim blazer and see what I can get from all the garments I've made since fall is coming and I'm into making blazers right now. I'll try to see how the blue blazer complements existing garments in my wardrobe at this time. I'll mix and match and put it together. So that's currently what I'm working on. I'm so scared to touch that wool navy blazer. I've made it before. Excuse me. I've made it before, but fear is taking me over again because it's wool and I don't want to make a mess. But I'm going to just do it and get it over with. I attempt that with all fabric that I deem to be precious, but what's the sense if I don't cut them? So I'm gonna start working on that once I'm finished with this blazer and show you the complete look.
So that's all I have for you for today. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.